Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Are you a horror fanatic? Do you crave chills, thrills, and maybe even a few jump scares? Well, buckle up because today we're counting down the top 10 horror movies of 2023 in case you missed. From creepy crawlies to psychological mindbenders, we've got something for every horror hound. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Now, let's get spooky. On number 10, we have Haunted Mansion. Justin Simeon's Haunted Mansion takes us on a thrilling adventure with a single mom named Gabby and her son. They score a ridiculously cheap mansion in New Orleans. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, not exactly. Turns out, this dream home comes with a whole lot of mischievous ghosts crashing the party. Not one to back down, Gabby decides to reclaim her abode from these spectral squatters. But she can't do it alone. So, she assembles a quirky crew of paranormal experts. We're talking a charming priest, a scientist with a ghost-busting past, a flamboyant psychic straight out of the French Quarter, and a grumpy but brilliant professor. This ragtag team is about to face a hilarious and hair-raising challenge, exorcising the mansion. Starring Lakeith Stanfield, Rosario Dawson, and Owen Wilson, Haunted Mansion promises a perfect blend of humor, suspense, and the supernatural. Produced by Dan Lin and Jonathan Eyrich, with some big names as executive producers, this movie looks like it'll be a frightfully fun experience for the whole family. On number 9, we have The Boogeyman. This flick isn't messing around. It's brought to you by 20th Century Studios and 21 Labs, based on a story by the one and only Stephen King. Directed by Rob Savage, The Boogeyman promises to be a terrifying cinematic experience. The movie centers around the Harper sisters, Sadie and Sawyer. We meet them as they're dealing with the loss of their mom, and things aren't exactly sunshine and rainbows at home. Their dad, Will, played by Chris Messina, isn't exactly giving them the support they need. Then, to make matters worse, a creepy patient of Will's visits their house and unleashes something truly horrifying, the Boogeyman. This monster preys on families, feeding off their suffering. The sisters are left to face this nightmare alone, desperately trying to warn their dad before it's too late. And let me tell you, the cast is stacked. We're talking Sophie Thatcher, Vivian Lyra Blair, Marin Ireland, and even David Dastmalchian. Get ready for a film that will explore family, grief, and the deepest fear of the unknown. On number 8, we have Insidious, The Red Door. Gear up for chills because the Lambert family saga reaches its terrifying conclusion with Insidious, The Red Door. This final chapter is directed by and stars Patrick Wilson himself, back as Josh Lambert. It's been a decade since those crazy astral projection experiences with his son Dalton. Now, Josh is divorced from Renee, and things with Dalton are strained. A visit to Dalton's college doesn't exactly mend fences, leaving some serious baggage unpacked. Meanwhile, Dalton's in art school and facing a new challenge, confront his deepest fears. That's when he stumbles upon a mysterious red door. Big mistake. This discovery unleashes a whole new wave of demonic hauntings, even worse than before. The original cast is back for this final showdown, including Ty Simpkins, all grown up as Dalton, along with Rose Byrne and Andrew Astor. We also get some new faces like Sinclair Daniel and Hiam Abbas joining the fight. This time, we're diving deep into the Lambert family's dark past to confront the horrors lurking behind that red door. Are you brave enough to look? On number 7, we have Deliver Us. Deliver Us, a low-budget thriller that will mess with your head. This isn't your typical horror flick. It blends outrageous scenarios with profound questions, making it a must-watch for fans of thought-provoking films. The story centers around a shocking claim that rocks the Vatican to its core. A nun named Sister Julia, played by the talented Maria Verarati, announces the immaculate conception of twins, but not just any twins. She believes they are the Messiah and the Antichrist. Whoa, right? To investigate this mind-blowing claim, the Vatican sends Father Fox, played by Leroy Kunz. As Father Fox delves deeper into Julia's story, the lines between dreams and reality start to blur. Is she telling the truth, or is something more sinister at play? Get ready for a film that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Deliver Us uses gory imagery and unsettling symbolism to create a constant sense of unease. But it's not just about the scares. The film also boasts stunning visuals and lighting that create a truly unique atmosphere. So, if you're looking for a movie that's both audacious and deeply serious, then Deliver Us is for you. It's a low-budget gem that will stay with you long after the credits roll. On number 6, we have The Pope's Exorcist. The Pope's Exorcist, a chilling thriller directed by Julius Avery. This movie isn't for the faint of heart. It stars the amazing Russell Crowe as Father Gabriele Amorth, the Vatican's real-life chief exorcist. That's right, we're talking about real exorcisms, folks. The film is inspired by Father Amorth's documented experiences and writings. We'll follow Amorth as he investigates a young boy's disturbing possession. But this isn't just any possession. It unlocks a secret conspiracy within the Vatican that's been brewing for centuries. Get ready for some serious chills as we witness exorcism rituals alongside the Church's hidden agendas. The Pope's Exorcist is a unique blend of horror and religious exploration. It promises to take us deep into the unseen battles between good and evil, right in the heart of the Vatican. This is your chance to see the life of an exorcist on the front lines and the darkness he confronts. On number 5, we have A Haunting in Venice. Agatha Christie fans, this one's for you. Get ready for a chilling twist on the classic detective story with A Haunting in Venice. This film takes us to a dark and mysterious post-World War II Venice, far from the usual touristy charm. Here, we meet a retired and reluctant Hercule Poirot, a changed man, a skeptical atheist no less. Despite his doubts, Poirot gets pulled back into the world of intrigue thanks to a séance gone horribly wrong. It's 1947, and his old friend, novelist Ariadne Oliver, convinces him to attend a Halloween séance to test the legitimacy of a medium named Joyce Reynolds. Big mistake. The night takes a terrifying turn when Joyce is found murdered. The chills don't stop there. This séance takes place in a haunted palazzo with a tragic past, adding to the unsettling atmosphere. The guest list is a mix of suspects, each with their own secrets. A grieving opera singer haunted by her daughter's suicide, the deceased girl's former fiancé. It's enough to make your head spin. Determined to crack the case, Poirot even goes undercover, pulling off an impersonation of the dead medium. His investigation takes him down a rabbit hole of human deceit, but also uncovers some unexplainable occurrences. Could there be a supernatural element at play? A Haunting in Venice promises a unique blend. We get the classic whodunit elements you love, but with the added suspense and chills of the paranormal. So, are you ready to join Poirot on a thrilling and spooky adventure in Venice? On number 4, we have Evil Dead Rise. Gear up for a bloody good time because the iconic Evil Dead franchise is back with a vengeance in Lee Cronin's Evil Dead Rise. This ain't your typical cabin-in-the-woods situation, though. This time, the scares are going urban. Get ready for a gritty and fresh spin on the series as we follow two estranged sisters, played by Alyssa Sutherland and Lily Sullivan. Their attempt to mend fences takes a horrifying turn when they encounter some seriously messed up demons. Yep, you guessed it, the infamous Necronomicon is back, unleashing a nightmare of flesh-possessing evil. Their reunion quickly becomes a brutal fight for survival against a terrifying version of family. But wait, there's more. A group of unsuspecting youngsters stumbles upon this ancient evil, throwing gasoline on the demonic fire and escalating the mayhem to a whole new level. Evil Dead Rise promises to be a bone-chilling experience, delivering the intense horror and suspense the Evil Dead franchise is famous for. This movie stays true to its legacy while offering a fresh perspective on demonic possession and the lengths will go to survive the unthinkable. So, are you ready for a blood-soaked family reunion? On number 3, we have No One Will Save You. Looking for something different? Then check out No One Will Save You from 20th Century Studios. This film isn't your typical horror flick. It throws some serious psychological twists into the mix. Meet Bryn, played by Caitlin Dever. She's a talented dressmaker who lives a pretty isolated life, burdened by anxiety. Living alone in her childhood home, her peaceful world gets shattered one terrifying night by a strange noise. What unfolds is a nightmare come true, an alien invasion happening right inside her house. Bryn's already dealing with inner demons, guilt and sadness cloud her world. But now, she's forced to find a whole new kind of courage to confront a terrifying extraterrestrial intruder. Forget fighting off burglars. This encounter is unlike anything you've seen before. Bryn is pushed to the limit, forced to face not just the alien threat, but also the unresolved issues from her past. Written and directed by Brian Duffield, No One Will Save You was the talk of the horror town. Hold on to your seats. You'll be on the edge of your couch. But here's the twist. The film also delivers surprising emotional depth. It's more than just aliens and explosions. So, if you're looking for a genre-bending experience with horror, thrills, and a surprising emotional punch, then No One Will Save You is the movie for you. On number 2, we have When Evil Lurks. Forget the usual spooky flicks. When Evil Lurks is here to mess you up. This chilling 2023 Argentinian film, directed by Demian Rugna, isn't for the faint of heart. We're not talking Hollywood horror here. This is a dark, unsettling story set in a peaceful, secluded village that takes a horrifying turn. Two brothers get thrown headfirst into a demonic nightmare when they encounter a man infected by a terrifying presence. This evil threatens to unleash chaos upon their entire community. Their desperate attempt to stop it all backfires, triggering a domino effect that plunges the village into turmoil. As horrifying events unfold, the townspeople realize the demonic threat is real, and it's coming for them fast. A desperate race against time begins as they scramble to escape before the sinister force fully manifests. Standout performances by Ezequiel Rodriguez, Demian Salomon, and Silvina Sabater keep you on the edge of your seat. When Evil Lurks flawlessly blends heart-pounding tension with chilling supernatural elements. This is a film that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Finally, on number 1, we have Talk to Me. Looking for some serious chills? Then check out Talk to Me, a gripping supernatural thriller by Danny and Michael Philippou. This movie isn't for the faint of heart. It all starts with a group of friends just messing around. They get their hands on a creepy embalmed hand, not exactly your typical game night accessory, right? But for these friends, it becomes a chilling gateway to the spirit world. What starts out as amusement quickly curdles into pure terror as one friend takes things way too far. Big mistake. They unleash a seriously malevolent force that they can't control. As the line between our world and the next blurs, these friends are bombarded by increasingly horrifying experiences. Trapped in this terrifying situation, they're forced to make a tough choice: trust each other or the vengeful spirits they've awakened. Starring Sophie Wilde, Joe Bird, Alexandra Jensen, Otis Donji, and Miranda Otto, Talk to Me promises an intense and suspenseful ride. Get ready for a chilling exploration of what happens when curiosity goes too far. This seemingly harmless game turns into a desperate fight for survival. So, are you ready to answer the question? Will you talk to me? So there you have it, the top 10 horror movies of 2023. Did your favorite make the list? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to like this video if you enjoyed the scares. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more horror content, reviews, and countdowns. Until next time, stay spooky.